think chocolate, you don't really think savoury, but in lots of cultures, cacao or chocolate, I know I'm using beef, is used in a savoury format. So I want to show you a really yummy and quite simple recipe. And yes, it is with beef. Not tofu, not beans. Well, there are beans in it, but beef.
I am so happy, Zoe. This looks like a beautiful dish, and I'm really interested to see how you use the chocolate in this. It seems like it's sort of a Mexican.
Very Mexican.
They make a mole,
Yeah,
so that
mole,
sort of thing.
absolutely.
Great,
lots of different spices in it. I'll get you to start helping me cutting them. Look, I thought if I'm not going to give you traditional chocolate, I may as well give you beef.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm the happiest man in the world today. Here we go.
All right, so I'm just going to chop the onion. So that's a chuck steak.
Yep.
You know, great for a dish like this. It's hearty, it's got flavour to it, but it does need a little bit of love, if you ask me.
Well, it's going to get plenty of love here.
Lots
it's in very safe hands, Zoe. There we go.
All right, so I've already got my pan on. I'm just going to get a little bit of a rough chop through here. I sort of want the onion... I've chopped that terribly, but...
Oh, that's all right. You ripped into it. It's going to cook for a long time, so it's going to melt down, which is fine.
All right, so pop that onion, and then I'm just going to crush some garlic as well in it.
Nice.
Really important, obviously, you know, to start it with a good base. Lots of spices, you know, lots of flavour overall.
Layering all those flavours up. There we go. Oh, look at this. Just if you want to stop now, I can just play around and just cut this into little pieces.
You're a happy man, aren't you?
I'm very happy.
Very happy when you've got your good quality beef. And what's interesting, a lot of people don't realise that grass-fed meat does contain good quality omega-3 fatty acids in there as well. So that's not just seafood.
Now, you want to chop these up for you, the chilli and the peppers? What do you want with the peppers? Dice?
Yep, just lengthways would be fantastic.
I can do that for you.
And I'm going to put that straight in there while you're cooking this.
There we go. Watch those fingers.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
There we go.
I like my fingers. I'd like to keep them, please.
And I've got a very sharp knife here. There we go. How's
Beautiful.
that?
That's fantastic.
And the chilli, just slice it.
Just give it a slice. Don't worry about the seasoning.
Okay. And I've got 3 whole chilies I'm going to throw in there for you with all the seeds. Delicious.
Oh, maybe just 2.
Oh, go on. Let's go all the way. What do you think?
All right, go on.
Come on.
Bung it in there.
I took them out of the packet, so we've got to use them all.
It does scare me a little bit. It's either all or nothing with you, Adrian.
There we go. Straight in we go.
Thank you. In you
Seeds
go.
and all. Oh, I can tell they're nice and hot already.
All right, so I just want to sweat this down a little bit.
I can smell the spices on here, Zoe. They're
really
fantastic.
Beautiful. So I've got cumin, coriander, paprika, cayenne pepper. It is such a base, these. I mean, look, different Asian cultures, different South American cultures, they all use really similar spices.
Lovely.
So I'm going to pop them straight in.
That's it. Bung them straight in there.
A little bit of
About a tablespoon of each, you think?
Yep. I might just use my spoon rather than use my wooden spoon.
Oh, throw it in. It doesn't matter, does it? It's all going in. I'd just dump the whole lot in there. There we go. Look at that. About a tablespoon of each.
Adrian's version on measurements. Just bung it all
I think I'm being a bit of a bad influence on you today. What do you reckon?
You want to go with the flow, you know? Oh, that is smelling so good.
It's also a bit of the chilies coming up,
Yeah,
so I want you to get the beef in there, get it simmering away before it starts to get into our eyes. There we go.
All right, so I just need to cook the vegetables and the beef for a couple of minutes, and then I can add my stock and my beautiful tomatoes, let that cook down, and then I can add the cacao, the chocolate, and the beans. So that's been simmering for about 20 to 30 minutes. You can see it's all reduced down, all those flavours have come out. Don't sneeze. It's so easy to sneeze when you get all that chilli.
I was going to say, Zoe, there's a lot of chilli in there, almost too much, I think. That might be someone's fault. There we go. Now, do you want me to get the coriander?
Yeah, so I've got a bunch of coriander, roughly chop the whole thing, stems and all, because that's all going in. Then I've got some lovely natural yogurt.
I'll put that in there
and now I'm going to add the cacao. So a good, generous tablespoon goes into it. And then I've got some black beans. Look, if you don't have black beans, you could use chickpeas or borlotti beans.
There we go.
Just needs to have that sort of lovely sort of bean protein in there as well.
Nice. Lentils as well, you can put them in there?
Lentils are great, yeah, definitely. I've actually made this and I didn't have any beans and I used quinoa, which works beautifully.
Nice, of course.
Obviously very... Freakers,
there we go.
We go on forever, couldn't we? Any grain or any bean you've got, basically.
No, OK, gotcha.
Oh, that cacao smells amazingly earthy and delicious. Yep, bung it in. Absolutely. Coriander goes in there. And then I just like to add, right at the end, a little bit of yogurt.
Of course.
So simple stuff. If it splits, don't worry. It's still going to have a lovely taste to it, but just gently.
It's sort of like, I would put butter or cream or olive oil in there.
That is smelling amazing.
Fantastic.
All right. Presentation is always really important when you're serving something like this.
You've got some colours in there. You've got the brown, but you've got the beans there as well, and a bit of red in there. A lot of green. It's fantastic. You've got a little bit of garnish here to make it look nice and pretty. Do you want me to put that on the side there?
That'd be lovely.
And I'll even put a bit more yoghurt on there. There we go. Nice little dollop of yoghurt.
Beautiful. It's sensational. Tell me what you think.
OK, was there a little fork? There we go. Oh, you took my fork, didn't you?
You
there
took
we
my
go.
fork.
There we go. OK, tell you what I think. I'm going to grab the beef. I can already tell it's tender.
Yeah.
It's just falling apart as I put my fork in there. What I can smell is the chocolate straight off the top.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Well, there was all those spices before, and all of a sudden I've got this real chocolatey sort of flavour.
That is so good.
Really nice. The spices and the chocolate seem to work really well together. The meat is nice and tasty and moist. I could see this in a taco.
Yeah,
a bit of lettuce and some cheese on it, fantastic. As a casserole like this, perfect.
You know, it's something a little bit different and a different way to use chocolate or cacao, which is obviously the first version of chocolate. But I love it. I love the spices. I love the coriander and I love the yogurt. But I think your chocolate's going to be the one that really sort of blows us all away.
Well, now we've had savoury, now it's time for dessert.